Hey there, everyone. Today I'm joined by...
JCLTWXVS here.
That's right, the 12254 man himself. And today I'll be unboxing a RadioShack 12254 that I managed to find, I believe, brand new in the box. It's either brand new or barely used. So, comes in a pretty compact box. It actually fit inside our mailbox. I would have gotten concerned when I got the delivery notification that didn't see anything on the porch, except I know these things are pretty small, so I suspected it might have been in the mailbox.
I know that 254 is so small that it could easily fit on the can. Wait, besides,
Wow, yeah. It is even smaller than I expected. This is nice. It's a nice, pocket-sized radio, really. They packaged it quite nicely. Alright, there it is. A very, very compact box. This is really cool. So, let's get in here. It does come with the wrist strap and the manual inside of its own plastic bag. However, I will not be reading the manual today since I have Jay here with me to help me out with anything, which is really nice.
for my 254 that I got back in 2022, my 254 just got shipped with the radio itself. So I think you're lucky enough to get the complete pack with both the manual and the box.
Thank you. Yeah, that's one reason I've waited a while on getting one, because I wanted to make sure I found one with the manual and box. Now, according to the date code on both the box and the inside of the battery compartment, this radio was made in December of 2000. And it's got... I forget exactly what this type of keypad is called. I guess it's kind of like a... different... It's not the standard telephone style keypad like the 12250 and 249 have.
Well, yeah, it's pretty much just more of a number keypad with very, very thin buttons.
Yep. Oh, you know, I don't even think I have batteries here for this. Oh, well, I have the new ER102. I can get the batteries out of that.
Good idea.
I unfortunately can't show this part on video because the ER102 is over on the other side of the room and the cord won't reach all the way. But there we are. These are rechargeable batteries. One other reason I wanted to make absolutely certain that I got one with the original box with it is because that would probably mean it was less likely to have battery corrosion. And I went ahead and made sure, via looking at pictures on the listing, that there was no corrosion before I bought it. But I definitely don't want any corrosion, because then I wouldn't be able to use rechargeable batteries without having to do a big cleanup in there. So it's great, and it's totally free of corrosion. And I just put in the batteries and extended the antenna, so let's turn this on. It is getting reception on some station. I can't tell which one this is.
You know what frequency it's on?
Not yet. Channel 1. So I believe this is WXK52 coming out of Chatsworth, Georgia. And there's nothing on Channel 2, although I have been getting alerts all evening from Channel 2. Not much on Channel 3. Or 4. And on Channel 5.
Hail, heavy rainfall, and frequent lightning. Spotter information.
That gets pretty loud.
Spotter activation is not requested, but spotters are encouraged to submit reports of severe weather through the web by going to weather.gov/Atlanta. Please relay a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. At St. Simon's Island, it was mostly sunny and 84.
Well, unfortunately, the speaker does sound a bit rattly, but otherwise it sounds good. It doesn't sound distorted.
From your National Weather Service for the Atlanta listening area.
Whoops.
This afternoon, patchy fog early this afternoon.
Alright.
A chance of showers and sun over 60s.
I'll put it on my main, WXJ53,
Chance of rain
and
30%.
put it on voice mode.
And now the extended forecast.
And it looks like it has a missed alert reminder,
Showers likely
which is
with a chance of
enabled.
thunderstorms.
And I'll turn that off.
70s. Lows
I
in the
definitely
lower
did not
60s.
expect that. That's pretty cool.
Friday and Friday night, showers and a chance of
Now let's
Yeah,
see.
so the missed alert reminder is basically where say the 254 goes off for an alert. Well, as long as it automatically turns on broadcast. It goes on for an alert, and when that alert stops, within 10 seconds of the alert stop, it'll do a beep to let you know that you missed that alert. And it'll keep doing that beep for every 10 seconds until you turn it off.
Wow. Well, that's pretty cool, but I can definitely see how that could get annoying.
Even speaking from experience.
Alright, now it looked like there was one county programmed into it already. And let's see. I'm gonna check if there are multiple counties programmed. And in fact, there are 5 counties programmed, and I don't remember which state or area this is, but they all begin with 055. So that's interesting. Alright, let me take it out of programming mode once again, so I can put it on all county mode. And now let's just turn on all the alerts. Oh wait, I think I already went through the whole list. Oh no, that's the select check part. Okay, that's good. And that should be it for the menu if this is anything like the 12250.
In terms of like the setting option?
Yep.
Oh yeah, pretty much. I and some others will refer to the 254 as the handheld 250 in most ways. With how they go far. And with them also being made within the same time period from 2000 to 2002.
Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. I do wonder if any 254s were made in 1999 like the 250s were, though.
For what I could think of, I don't think so. I believe it was more of 2000 being their first year. Especially when they were released in 2000, from what I can look at.
Alright. Well, that's interesting. But I guess it makes sense, because they might have needed some more time to finish developing a compact handheld version. Now, do you know anything about a test mode on this radio?
Well, yes. So you turn off the radio, and then you press and hold the water button as you turn on the radio. Yeah. You press and hold that for a couple of seconds until you see in-text test mode on display.
Okay, it's now showing that. And then, let's see. So I'm guessing the 1 through 7 buttons will test the channels.
Yeah, that's
Yep, yep, they do.
Become strong to severe and produce damaging information statement. Water isolated to scattered but spotters. Through Friday,
I wonder why it was beeping twice for some of those. Maybe I was accidentally pressing the button twice.
storms will be capable of producing gusty to damaging winds, hail.
Is there any way to do a siren test on this?
Oh yeah, button number 8
Okay,
is on the start test.
thank you. That sounds pretty loud.
Test beat.
Alright. Default, whoops, default.
Oh, you did something?
Oh, yeah, I think it just defaulted. I think I just reset it to factory default.
Oh. Well, at least you got those county codes from. At least you got those county codes taken out from wherever your 254 is shipped from.
Yep.
Yeah, all you got to know, as far as the 254's test mode goes with, button 0 does nothing. Button 1 through 7 tests the channels. Button 8 does the star test with that feature. Button 9 is resetting the radios, set it to default. The right arrow button gives you a demo off or demo on, which I don't think has any use. And the left arrow and 0 do nothing. Oh, and
Okay.
the water button would be some sort of character test. Probably get test mode and characters on display. So that's pretty much how the 254's test mode is, as far as its functionality of what goes with.
Well, alright. That makes sense, and thanks for explaining, because it is slightly different from the 12250, which I know of, and the 12249, which I also know of. Now, one thing I am a bit disappointed by is that when I accidentally reset it to default, because that's what button 8 does on the 250 and 249, so I was thinking there probably was a way to do it, but I wasn't sure which button it was. Anyway,
I don't really blame you. I mean, I probably would have been you if I knew the 254 in the way I do now, but just now using it 12-250, then thinking that the button 8 for the 250 is the siren test when it's actually just for resetting the radio. So I can understand you on that.
alright. Well, I was a bit disappointed that when I reset it to default, I had not gotten a chance to just take note of which counties it came from so that I could just know where the radio came from. It's something I like to do, but I never actually do that on video. So when I noticed those counties, they did not show up on video because I was holding it out of the frame just to protect the previous owner's privacy.
Oh.
But I think I remember what at least one of them was. Whoops.
I believe you said that the first 3 digits were 055.
Yep, on all 5 of the counties.
I think I'll probably give you a comment on what 055 is, if I remember what site there is with the area this close to the United States territories.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to know.
So are you playing back the settings that you had put into your 254 before you reset it?
Yep, I just finished doing that a minute ago.
Oh, a minute ago.
Yep.
Which could lead to localized flash flooding concerns. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday through Monday, isolated to scattered...
It does sound good. Like I said, the speaker sounds like maybe there's something rattling, but I think that fix is a lot easier than the distorted audio issues that some of these kinds of radios can get. So that's at least good that it doesn't have distorted audio.
Yeah.
But, I think that should be about it for this video. It's just a nice, simple, portable weather radio.
Ain't also good look.
Yeah.
Saying this as a 254 man myself.
Yep. Alright, well, thank you, 12254 Man, for being able to join me on this video.
Yes, sir.
And thank you, viewers, for watching.